And we're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Should we
Hi.
cheers?
Let's cheers.
Okay.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. See it.
Woo.
Now I see it.
Thank you,
we're going to
Dave.
be like 30 seconds behind, right?
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
We're popped up on the YouTube channel.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, I just heard it on somebody's background there. All right. Welcome to the Movie Podium, a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club.
But for movies. But for movies. But for movies.
Dave? But for movies.
Dave ain't gonna do it.
We also came up with
But
a
for
set
movies.
of questions
But for
to ask
movies.
ourselves as we watch this film, such as, is this a Podium movie or a top 3 in the year of its respective release? I'm your host, Matt Scott, and I'm here with my dudes, Eric,
Hello.
Daniel,
Heyo.
and the talent, Dave.
Hey, Matt.
And this is the original 4.
That's for Dave.
Why is that for
He's
me?
the talent.
Because you're the talent.
Yeah, everyone's here to see you. We're just here to prop you up, bro.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares about me.
No, don't
Well,
say
That's
that.
not true. On the Discord, Alex was like, "I miss Dave. Where's Dave?"
Yeah, Alex definitely misses Dave. I think we all do. You're back.
I'm
All right.
back.
Well, this week's film was Eric's birthday choice, and thankfully, he did not go with Red Heat.
Red Heat 2, baby.
He went with Red Heat too. Actually, not. And without further ado, we present our next movie.
Okay, who are you?
I'm Gwen Stacy.
Come on. How many more spider people are there?
Save it for Comic-Con.
What's coming? Let's go!
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Just a quick little snippet.
you know, just a teaser.
Just gotta tease them.
I still don't know what movie we're watching.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
There, I was gonna say we needed a song, so Daniel helped
Yeah.
us out. Now we know.
It's Spider-Man. Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse. Good timing. Well, oh, now I hear it on somebody's. Nice. So I know that we've seen this one quite a few times, and I think some of us put this in our top 3 animated movies. Who all thinks this is one of their Podium animated movies? Does anybody?
I
thought-
can't remember what I put, but it
Yeah,
might be up there.
I feel like you had it on there, Eric.
Yeah.
It would not be for me, but it would be very close. It'd be
Yeah.
top
What
5.
episode?
It might not be
What
top
episode
3.
did we do that?
I don't think you were on it. We did an animated episode. I think it was the 3 of us and Kevin because he picked.
Yeah.
We didn't
Remember-
invite you.
I'd
He
have
did.
to
He
look.
picked Fox and the Hound, and we ripped him. A
Oh
new
my
one for
God.
it.
Who? Kevin did?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
spent like a 10-minute. He's like, "Yeah, it's an uplifting movie." And I was like, we were all
He's
like, "No,
It's not. It's not a happy movie.
He's like, oh, it's about 2 friends, and we're like, dude, they're not friends at the end. Like, natural, real stuff happens.
I'd have to look, but off the top of my head, I don't think this makes my podium.
All right. Well, I know it's one highly regarded in our group, so I'm excited to talk about this. Y'all
Me
ready
too.
for some random ass facts?
Y'all
Yes.
ready for this?
We don't.
I
I
got
was gonna say
random
we
ass.
don't.
I got random ass facts today.
Ooh.
All right, Dave, why don't you start us off?
If Matt doesn't steal them, okay, you're gonna give me the chance to steal.
Yeah, I'll let you steal. I got plenty.
I did buzz in first.
Yeah, that's fine.
No whammy.
Uh,
Stop.
Okay, so every part of the movie runs at 24 frames per second,
Yeah.
except for Miles. And then for most of the film, Miles is running at 12 frames per second, showing his inexperience as Spider-Man. And then
Yes.
as the story continues, Miles gradually catches up to the 24 frames per second. I thought that was pretty cool. I
That
always
is really
noticed.
cool.
I always did notice that, like, subtly, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I saw that.
Yeah, it's something that like subconsciously it works in your brain, but you can't actively pick it out.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
like that's
I always
when-
just thought
yeah.
just thought it was part of the art style, like
Yeah.
giving it that like kind of a shaky like cell
Glitchy,
pattern
yeah.
look.
Yeah,
And then I got one more, Matt.
go for it.
All the animators wanted to animate Stan Lee,
Yeah,
so
it was
he
on
is in every single train.
Yep. Yeah, if you pause the movie, you can find him almost in every single shot. And when you see a train go by, I did have that. That's pretty. I thought that was a cool one.
Nice.
And I really like the animated one as well. That's such a cool detail.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like Daniel said, it's not something that's overbearing or like very like
Yeah.
in your face.
Yep.
But it's like something that you pick up on like not even realizing it.
Right. Yeah, I honestly
Let me say the same thing Daniel did again. Daniel, say something.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, most of the facts that I found were like that. So, for instance, one of them is, did you notice that none of the visual comic language, like the word bubbles or panels, were in the movie until after Miles is bitten by the spider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thought
The
that
addition
was-
of those is freaking awesome though.
Oh yeah,
Like it
makes the
looks so
movie,
cool. Yeah.
for sure. Speaking of that spider, before a radioactive spider bites Miles, it crawls over the spray paint cans and changes color to match each can, right?
Yeah.
This suggests that Miles actually is not invisible or does become invisible like they say he is in the movie, but rather that he most likely changes color to blend in with his background.
Oh.
So he's
I
not
think that's
invisible.
what it's called, camouflage in the game, isn't it?
That sounds right.
Am I mistaken?
No, I think
Possibly?
you're right.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It might be it might be invisibility, but I don't remember.
But in the movie, that's what they say. He goes invisible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it suggests otherwise. Let's see, two more. Early on in the film, Miles says that leaving his shoes untied was a choice, right? At one point,
Yeah.
he trips on the shoelace while training. Well, when he finally commits to the responsibility of being Spider-Man, you'll notice that his shoes are in fact tied.
Ooh, that's cool. I didn't realize
Such a
that.
little, again, just
That's a
little
nice
details.
little subtle detail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, is he wearing Jordans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They're Jordans.
No, they are.
Yeah.
Because they did the
I own that
Jordan.
pair.
They even did a like a shoe. They did a Into the Spider-Verse shoe.
Ooh.
Yeah, I own a
But
pair
in-
really similar to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the games and stuff, it's all what looks like Adidas. I don't know if they're necessarily Adidas, but I think they didn't get the licensing.
Really? In the video game? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, they did in the movie for sure.
Leave it to Dave to notice shoes in video games.
All right, last one.
I don't know
this
what that
is-
means.
Yeah. This is
He's our sneaker guy.
yeah, he is our
It's true.
sneaker guy.
You just wanted to yell at me.
I did. I did. You
Quit
got me.
yelling. So this is a crazy one. The film was dedicated to the memory of Spider-Man, Superman, co-creator Steve
Ditko.
Ditko. Yeah, good spell check. Thanks, Mac. Who died in July of 2018. However, by the end of this movie was made, or by the end of when this movie was made, Stan Lee had died 4 months later. And so, as you notice at the end of the movie, there's a in memory to or in memory of both Steve Ditko and Stan Lee.
Yeah.
So R.I.P. to both those guys who created not only Spider-Man but an entire culture.
Legends.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Alex is agreeing. Sneakerhead Dave, we got our He did rank his top 5 Jordans at one point.
That's true.
Listen.
Yeah.
You guys keep yelling at me. The original 4 is not going to last very long.
Oh man,
The boys will
Kevin's
not
gotta
be
come
back in town.
Yeah.
Don't say his name again. That's 2 times.
Oh, we're getting close. He didn't watch this. This is animated and a Marvel movie.
I mean, he might not
he's
have watched the
baby.
movie, but he's probably watching this.
Hi, Kevin, if you're out there.
No! Damn
Oh
it.
shit!
Yeah,
That's 3.
he did it on purpose.
I know.
No, I didn't. That slipped. That's right. Heroes get remembered. Legends never die. Definitely agree with that. All right. First question. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Got my
Y'all
y'all
ready for
on
this?
today.
Ba-da-da.
All right. First question. Favorite thing about the movie?
Oh, whoops.
now you're trying
I
to
was gonna
summon.
say, whoa. Are we trying to get him on here? or
You're
what?
gonna summon Kevin, fucking saying his name 3 times, and then you
That's
play
4
the
times.
cooking with Kevin music.
That's
He'll-
5 times.
He'll go in the other recording studio first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're worried. All right, Eric.
He's too busy working on that wall.
His 007 wall.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, Eric. Since this is your pick, what was your favorite thing about the movie?
I said everything, but then I was like, I probably need to be a little more specific. And so I said, like, it's a new character, Miles. It's not just Peter Parker.
Yep.
I like Miles' powers and like the difference from Peter's. And then the look of the movie is awesome.
Nice.
So those are the ones that came to my mind.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
so
I
many.
agree with you, Eric, on the style of this movie. That was one of the things I had, was the style of the movie is just
Incredible.
perfect for Miles.
Yeah.
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 The art, the music, the story, the sound
Yeah.
effects, everything about the movie is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just a fun, good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
My other one was
Yeah, Daniel, go ahead.
MJ's funeral speech. I loved her. You know, Peter's just an everyman trying to do his best. Now we're going to have to rely on you to do your best.
Yeah.
That's like a really cool moment.
Yeah, that was cool. I pretty much had something similar as well. I mean, I say it was a perfect blend of being funny and cool. I mean, you had
Yeah.
the classic Peter Parker deprecation humor, mixed with the Miles Morales with those Nike high tops. I just thought it was just a great blend of funny and cool. And yeah, obviously the music, the animation, all of that kind of adds to that.
Yeah.
It just
think-
doesn't have a good soundtrack. Like the music that ties in with everything, with the tense scenes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It really adds to it. Makes you feel
Yeah.
like you're in a comic book.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they do a good job of that.
In reference to the look, I think I read somewhere that they wanted it to feel like it was hand drawn, so they use computer animation, but after they generated that, they had artists go over every frame, I think. So it feels more hand drawn than computer.
Yeah, I
They had-
also read something similar to that. In fact, I read that they at the time had the most artists, or
Yeah, 180
Yeah,
animators
180.
worked on it.
Holy
Yep.
crap. I don't know how that compares to like normal animated movies, but that sounds like a lot.
yeah. I mean, it was at the most of the time, I think, is what I read. But yeah, I mean, obviously the animation in this is kind of incredible.
Yeah.
And hello,
Yeah.
John.
John is here in the chat.
Hello, John.
I was gonna say we can't not have a hello, John called.
Play the sounder.
Oh,
yeah.
Where is it?
Oh, I got.
Hello, John. Hello, John. Hello, John.
Oh boy. All right, next question. Least favorite part about the movie. Man, I love looking at the chat and the last like 7 entries
Just,
are
hello,
just
John.
hello John. And one hello Alex. That's so good. It's so good. All right, Dave, what was your least favorite thing?
Pass. I didn't
Nice.
have there. Is there a least favorite thing about the movie?
I have one.
I have one too, but they're all nitpicking. Eric, what did you say?
Spider-Man dies.
Hmm,
That's my
That's
least
fair.
favorite thing.
that's fair.
Blonde Spider-Man.
Just one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Spider-Man died.
Yeah,
And I didn't like it.
that is sad. Oh, by the way, I don't think I answered, or I don't think I gave away the first random ass fact. This had a 1 and Thor 0.4.
And Thor 0.4. So it's an
What
8.4.
An 8.4. I was trying to think of a way to deliver it. I think that's the way it would go. I don't know.
One
1 and
point.
Thor 0.4. Oh, Alex has a good point. But Spider-Man lives because there's more than one
It's true.
universe.
It's true.
But in our I don't even know. What is this
Whose
universe?
universe is it?
65 or whatever? What are the different numbers? I think it gets more into detail across the universe where it really splits it up.
There are a ton. Like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is one universe.
Yeah.
The Marvel Comics universe is 616.
Mm.
They're all. I mean, they're.
Infinite.
This is my problem with the movie.
Okay,
which
here we go.
is
Yeah, let's go.
Multiversal shenanigans are not my bag.
Baby.
Yeah, that's on.
All right,
on
I guess
brand.
there is one bad thing about
This movie does it really well.
Mhm.
I haven't seen the new Deadpool movie, so I don't know how it handles it, but I know it deals with the multiverse.
It's okay.
But multiverse and time travel are two things that I am just like, I don't need it. Like,
Yeah, Daniel really hates cable for that reason.
I hate cable. I do hate cable.
What a jerk.
I hate cable. I hate the other time traveling X-Men. What's his name?
Nightcrawler?
Crap, I can't remember his name. But I hate time travel. I hate multiversal shenanigans. Thankfully, we have watched good takes on multiversal shenanigans and time travel, but they are just concepts that I am just like, just stick to the universe, damn it.
Quit making me think.
It's not the thinking, it's that sometimes it's used as a crutch where it's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah. So that's my one beef with this movie is multiversal shenanigans.
Yeah. Alex says if you want to get stupid with it, the MCU and the comics are separate multiverse. Both are the 616 of their respective multiverse. Because that makes sense.
Oh my God.
Try to wrap your head around it. Seriously.
My brain hurts already.
Yeah. Yeah, no joke. My least favorite thing, and again, this is one of my favorites. This is outside looking in on the podium. And if I had to nitpick, I would say maybe it's, and this is usually my answer, is that it's probably 10 to 15 minutes too long. I think since there are multiple movies, there's a trilogy, I mean, in place at least, that you could have ended it a little earlier, like after the Uncle Aaron incident, and kind of lead into what happens next. I mean, you don't have to really sell us with the Kingpin because we know there's another movie being made. So him catching Kingpin is, I mean, it's fine. I'm not against it or anything, but I just think that there's a little aspect there that just goes too long for me. It just kind of drags on after the Uncle Aaron stuff.
But if you stopped at Uncle Aaron, then you wouldn't get Miles becoming Spider-Man.
No, I understand that. And maybe that's where you end after he becomes Spider-Man and he's off to go get, Kingpin, and that's where it ends. And because again, we know they're making more than one. So I guess if I had to suggest that would be a good idea. Maybe end it there. I just think it's slightly long for an
It's
animated
very much
movie.
a Star Wars problem where it's the first one, so
Agreed.
you want to have a satisfying conclusion.
Yes, 100%.
So you blow up the Death Star,
Right.
and
But
then
it's
you got
not
to figure out what to
necessary.
do for the next two.
Right.
Yeah, and then the next one ends on a cliffhanger, and everyone's like, "I don't want to fucking wait."
Now,
This guy,
I have a
I
feeling.
walked out of that movie theater like I am thoroughly displeased.
I hate this.
So, I mean, question would be: is Star Wars? This could be for anybody who wants to look it up. Is Star Wars longer than this movie? Because this movie feels long at points, like towards the end. So I'd be curious to see which one's longer, because this is animated, and that to me makes it even feel longer.
Okay, Spider-Man, it's 1 hour and 56 minutes.
Okay, so maybe not. I'm probably wrong on
Yeah,
that.
Star Wars is 2 minutes or 2 hours and 1 minute.
So 5 minutes longer. You were telling me that this animated movie is only 5 minutes shorter than Star Wars. I would be pretty shocked. So yeah, I stick by my answer. Maybe an hour and 40.
Yeah. I think they could have I mean, if we're nitpicking, like they could have paced things at the beginning a little bit quicker too. Like condensed a little thing, like cover the same story, but just condense it a tiny bit. But I
For
didn't
me,
think it
I
was
think this movie cooks. I think this
Yeah.
movie is
I think it does
really good at
until a
establishing
certain point.
Miles'
Mhm.
personality, Miles' character,
Yeah.
Mhm.
because he doesn't have the years of stories to fall back on like
Sure.
Peter
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. Oh, I think it
So,
cooks until a point. That's all I guess
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Mhm.
say is I think it gets stagnant or slow after the Uncle Aaron stuff. But yeah, that would be my nitpick. Again, I love this
Yeah.
movie, so
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying to me, this movie works.
yeah, understand.
You know, just in my opinion. But
Yep.
your opinion is totally valid as well, Matthew.
Oh, that's right. All right, next category. Who won the movie?
That's how we coexist.
We can
Hit 'em.
agree to disagree. Shake hand.
Hit him.
Um,
Hit him.
Which one is this?
I love this
Who
movie.
won the movie?
Who won the
Daniel.
movie? Okay.
Daniel, who won the movie for you?
Miles. Miles got not only won the movie in the movie, but he won the movie in our universe too. Because a lot of people who didn't know who Miles Morales was going into that movie came out of that movie like, yo, this is my Spider-Man. This
Yeah.
is, you know, not just young kids, but you also have
Us 30 some
people of color too who didn't have a Spider-Man, and
Yeah.
now they've got a Spider-Man, and that's, you know, that Spider-Man looks like me.
Yeah.
I feel
Sure.
represented by that Spider-Man.
Yep.
And he doesn't feel like a Tolkien character at all. He feels like a real fleshed out character that people can be proud of. Like, yeah, you know, I'm half black and he's half black and he's a great guy, and you know that makes me feel better because I'm getting representation as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally agree. Absolutely. I mean, I also said Miles Morales. I mean, and again, exactly what you said from the outside. And also like everything that happened after that, like the video games are badass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
just everything that has surrounded Miles since is just awesome. And then I also said,
he gets in that Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends show
Yeah.
with that for the kids.
Yeah, my
like
kids
the
love
young
that
kids
show.
are growing up with Miles now.
yeah, my kids love that show. And then obviously from the inside, I mean, he defeats Kingpin, saves the day, and everybody in the movie. I mean, he is Spider-Man at that point, you know. So I mean, it's good. I said Miles for both those reasons, in and outside of the movie. Eric, what about you?
I just said Spider-Man as a whole because it kind of built the character even more than what most people knew, I think. Like I didn't know about Miles until I saw this movie,
Sure.
and I really liked it.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave?
I said the animators of the movie
Hmm.
because I didn't. I wasn't necessarily excited whenever the first announcement about the movie being animated coming out because I wanted, another live action Spider-Man movie, but it came out as something totally different, not the same as what the Spider-Man show was or
Yep.
anything like that. And I thought it was a very cool and unique take, like the way it made you feel like you were deep into a comic book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I feel like Spider-Man's always been on the edge of that innovation. I feel like in the '90s, the animated series was. I felt like it was one of my favorites. I mean, obviously Batman as well, but Spider-Man's always been kind of the cool character, and so to really lean into that was, obviously awesome to see.
Well, what makes Spider-Man such an iconic character is that he's just an everyday guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Unlike
I
Tony
would agree.
Stark or Bruce,
Yep.
unlike
Agreed.
Captain America, who has the super soldier serum,
Yep.
unlike Superman, he's just a guy who got bitten
Yep.
as a nerd in high school and is just trying to do the right thing,
Right. Yep. Would agree. All right. Next category. Favorite song moment or score scene? I'm calling first.
What?
On brand. Well, I'm
Matt's
gonna
hungry.
say that's right. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna say "Sunflower" by Post Malone because that would be on
That was on
brand.
my list.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
just the fact that it opens and ends the movie is cool, and just him putting on the headphones and the vibe you get right away, instantly, it's like, oh, we're in for a ride. Like this is different. This is the soundtrack again is amazing, and there's a bunch of good songs. But just kicking it off with "Sunflower" is such a cool way to start a movie. Who wants to go next?
It's Eric's pick. Let him go next.
All right,
Okay, I'll
Eric,
go next.
fine.
Mine, I had two different ones. I'll say the one, I don't know what the song is, but it's when Miles realizes that the Prowler is his uncle. And it starts off with this like intense, like kind of alarm sound, and then it goes into
yeah.
this music piece.
Yep, that is.
I really like that. Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, all the different sound effects and different like music that they used for suspense and stuff all throughout this movie, I thought like really sold it. But if I have to choose like an actual song, I'll choose the Biggie Small song that his uncle's playing.
Yeah.
Nice.
For me,
John.
it's "What's Up, Danger"
Yeah, I was gonna
by
say.
Blackway and Black Caviar.
That's
that
when he
plays-
jumps, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that's
my
cool. Yeah, that's a cool
that-
shot.
yeah,
Yes.
yes, it is.
Yeah, Eric talked about that in our animated, how cool that shot is, how it's upside down, and I mean, you get to see everything
Yeah.
in New York and everything.
I
that.
in our house in Oregon, I had a printout, like I printed out like as not a whole bunch, or not a whole big one, but like that frame, and I
that's
hung it on
cool.
the wall because it's so fucking cool.
That's awesome. So I had another one, and I said it was the St. Elmo's Fire theme by John Parr. Great '80s movie and great song when they're in the training sequence or they're in the woods trying to get to Doc Ock's lair or laboratory. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
And that the cheesy '80s song, that's St. Elmo's Fire. John said, since I guess he is allowed to answer anyway, he said,
Hello, John.
Hello,
Hello,
John.
John.
He said he likes when Miles is in his headphones drawing.
Yeah, that's
Thank
the
you.
Sunflower.
Thank you,
Which is
John.
Sunflower, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's kind of reminds me, this is kind of a callback to our Days of Confused episode when Mitch Kramer puts on the headphones at the end of the movie and it's Slow Ride. Except this time it's Post Malone. how the times have changed.
Yes.
Any other song moments? The Biggie Smalls, that's Hypnotize, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's another good song, and it's Black Sheep, but it's like a mix. And I really like that when they're when they're spray painting and you hear Black Sheep and then it's mixed with some other song, and I thought that was cool to hear too. The soundtrack in general, and just had some good bangers. And
Yeah.
plus, like we talked about the ambient, the other songs in it too are pretty cool. Oh, he's humming along as he draws. Yeah.
What's he humming along to?
Hmm. All right, next category is a pretty easy one. Does this get made now?
Short version, yes.
Does anybody know? Oh,
I
go
read
ahead,
the
Dave.
comic book movies will never stop. No.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Until comics stop, which they won't.
Yeah, they might fall out of vogue. They might not be as big as they are, but
Sure.
there's so much to mine from comic books
Yeah.
that they'll never stop. They're all,
Agreed.
every 10 years, there's going to be a new Batman franchise.
Yep.
They're not
Agreed.
going to stop making Batmans.
It's a cool concept. Why stop?
Yeah. And
And-
there's so many different ways you can take characters.
Yeah.
Why stop?
Yeah, definitely. Also, does anybody know when the next one comes out of the trilogy? Because Across the Spider-Verse came out last year?
Yeah.
Um,
I think so.
And
Yeah.
so
I
that-
saw it and Indiana Jones at back-to-back weekends. I
Oh,
was
that's awesome.
very disappointed.
In Indiana Jones.
No, in both. Walking out of both films, I was very disappointed.
You didn't like Across the Spider-Verse, or because
I thought it was a little too long,
it-
and then
it's
it
too
ends on a
long.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So it was that really got me. Was like, you mean I watched 2 hours and 20 minutes of a movie,
that's what I was
and
gonna
I'm not
go.
even going to get a slight
Payoff.
climax? It's just
Yeah.
like, okay,
It was long. I remember we got pizza and sat and watched it with the kids, and I'm like, holy shit, this is long. Like, I'm like getting antsy, 'cause obviously they are. I'm like, I can't even pay attention any longer. Like, it's time to go.
Wrap it up.
That's right. Daniel, did you look and see when the next one's coming out? I mean,
that's
the
what I'm
obvious
looking
answer
at
is
right now.
yeah. The obvious answer is yes. This definitely gets made, as you guys already touched on. Oh no, Alex said no release date as of now, but everything I read says it's way off for some reason. That
That's a
would
bummer.
suck. Yeah, considering all that where it left off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the SAG after strike hurt it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. All right, next category. Since we can't even answer that, that's a bummer. I hope that.
I mean, get it together.
I know.
It-
Right?
We're making movies here. Fucking come on.
That's right. Let's get us another.
Says
we
the
need
talent.
another. We need another Miles movie. Come on, guys. Next category. Favorite line from the movie.
Fucking slackers, man. Like, it's a movie. Make
Seriously.
it.
Just make it. All right, Daniel, you got your hand up. What do you
I'm
got?
taking the theme of the movie.
Damn you.
That's all it is, Miles. It's a leap of faith.
Oh, okay, nice. That's a good one. Yep.
Yep, that was mine.
What's your backup?
My backup is we don't pick the ballroom,
Mm.
we just dance. And
Yeah,
that is
that's
from
cool.
Noir Spider-Man.
One of my favorites.
You know who that was?
Yeah,
It
of
was
course.
Nicolas Cage.
Wait, who's
Matt's
got the-
favorite.
Yeah, who's got the best? Wait, Dave has the best impression of Nicolas Cage, don't you?
I don't, did I?
Yeah, I mean, from our national treasure, yes.
I couldn't remember how to
Oh,
do
I'm
it
pretty
now.
sure Dave.
But
has-
this is Nicolas Cage doing a noir
yeah.
delivery though. So
He
Oh,
said he
that's
was.
certain. I can't do that.
He said he was excited about making
I'd
this
have to
movie
practice.
too, because he could be in character as a Casablanca character. Is what he just said. Dave, what'd you have?
I'm
Do
not
it in
letting you.
Nicolas Cage. Go ahead.
No, I can't do it. Like, I'm not letting you suck Brooklyn into a black hole. Staten Island, maybe, but not Brooklyn.
Nice. I'm surprised no one took this, and this is also another answer of mine. But let's do this one last time. Yada yada
Yeah.
yada.
I love that
Oh, it's
bit throughout the
yeah,
movie. It's so
same.
good.
It's so good. Also, sometimes I let matches burn down to my fingertips.
I'm gonna steal it.
The
Declaration of Independence.
There's
Whenever
a throwback.
when they're asking Miles all the different thing, like what he can do, and he says, "Can you float through the air when you smell a delicious pie?"
Yes. Spider Ham.
Spider Hand's great.
I got a good casting for that one.
Oh yeah, nice. I had one more. I said with great ability comes great accountability, and Miles is mortified by his father saying, "That's not even how that saying goes, Dad."
Yes.
And I just thought that was hilarious because obviously it's a nod to it, but
Yeah.
not the actual saying.
I like when they start saying it when the alternate Peter Parker's there and he's like, "Don't finish that sentence."
Yeah. There's so many like almost fourth wall. Like it's not looking at the camera, but it's so meta. They're so aware of everything that again.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen Daredevil. I haven't seen the new Deadpool, but I hear it's a lot like that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I loved all those scenes where they would introduce themselves like, well, we'll do this one more time.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do this one more time. No, seriously, this is the last time. And then they go through and show you the origin of each
Again, that's my favorite
spider
bit.
person.
Yeah.
Great.
Towards the end, Spider Ham says, "That's all, folks," and he says,
Yes.
is he allowed to say that
Is he
legally?"
Yeah. Is he? Nice. All right. Any other lines?
Nope.
All right.
I'm
Next
good.
category. Most rewatchable scene. So I'll just
one scene.
all right. I was gonna say I'll just since it's what my quote was, my most rewatchable is any time where he says, "Let's do this one last time," and they go through the bit.
Yeah.
Every one of those I could just watch over and over again. It's such a good bit that I had to mention it for rewatchable. Dave, what was yours?
The second fight in the collider, all the different colors and everything going on in that scene is just nice on the eyeballs.
It's like watching Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon for the first time or something at a light show. Not suggesting anything, Dave.
Watch this movie on a gummy.
I was gonna say kind of what I'm referring to. Casey Jones is in the chat. Looks like someone got a new washer and dryer. I don't think it's new, is it?
It's not new.
I've had these for pretty much the entire time I've been doing this podcast. Yeah, the entire time I've done this.
Yeah.
podcast.
Hey, Casey Jones, what about this belt back here? Is that new?
Maybe he
Anyways.
was talking. Maybe he mistook it for the bucket in front of it.
This
That might
isn't
be
the
new.
Casey Jones cast.
What question is it? Sorry.
Yeah, most rewatchable scene, Dave.
Okay.
Oh, he
I
already
just said
said it.
mine.
Dave went. Eric, he went with the light show.
Yeah.
You got distracted by Cody's washer dryer comment.
I went with falling up. Just that shot where he's
Nice.
jumped and took the leap of faith, and it's the shot of him like falling, but it's reversed. It's upside down.
Yeah, it looks like he's rising, but he's actually falling down into New York. Yeah.
Exactly.
I was not confused by you saying falling up.
Yeah,
I
that's
wasn't.
good. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
I understood what you said.
Some people
Okay,
need a
cool.
little
And then
more
you got nervous,
explanation,
and then
Dave.
you explained it a second time, and then I
Okay.
thought you were going to explain it a third time.
I can. So what happens is he's finally accepted that he is Spider-Man, and he's like, I just need to jump off this building and get it over with. So he jumps, and I referred to it as falling up because it's like upside down. So he's falling, but it's actually he's rising, and then the buildings are coming down.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like the
okay.
camera turns.
Yeah,
I get it now.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
that's my favorite or my most rewatchable scene.
Daniel?
For me, it's the very end of the movie where he's swinging around as Spider-Man and getting love from all the people. I just love that. It's nice to see a Spider-Man who's beloved by his community as opposed to J. Jonah Jameson running him down all the time and people going like, he's a menace.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cody says, do an episode where you just wear that big gold belt.
Will do. Naked, I said.
Don't
Just
give him any
shirtless.
ideas, Cody.
Yeah, I still haven't sent my naked picture, by the way. I'm just waiting. Baiting my time here. Baiting. Baiting, all right. With the belt. You guys don't want
Baiting and
this
waiting,
belt.
baby.
You don't want
Dear
this.
God. This has gone downhill real quick.
Casey Jones enters the chat, and here we go. All right. Most likely to be the off-screen drunk. Eric?
Kevin.
The wind up on that one was great.
It's
Yeah.
Kevin.
I just set it up and I kind of forgot. Like,
Yeah.
it slipped my mind for that. Like,
Hang on.
half
Hang
second.
on. Let me check my notes. Peter B. Parker. No, just kidding. It's Kevin.
I can't believe we haven't seen him in the chat. Where are you at, Kevin?
Sleeping.
What did I say?
Movie Podium only
Sleeping.
dance. Oh, that's where I'll send that belt picture. Eric, who's the?
I
off-screen
said the
drunk?
most likely to be the off-camera drunk is Mary Jane because her husband died.
Sad but good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the wrong answer.
Oh,
My alternate is Kevin. No, I mean that was my
Yes.
alternate.
See?
That was my alternate. My initial one was Kevin.
yeah, he is off screen
There you
as
go.
usual.
It's Kevin.
Peyton. Jesus.
John really liked waiting and baiting.
Daniel, who's yours?
I said Uncle Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like a party dude. He's like the cool uncle. And because no one has said the word villain yet, I'm just going to do my top 5.
Oh, well, guess what? We're going to have a dueling top 5 because I also have my top 5 Spider-Man villains.
No.
Whoa.
No.
First time ever.
Gosh.
All right, here's how we're going to do it, Daniel. Daniel, you're gonna give your number 5, and then I'll
Okay.
give my number 5,
Okay.
and then so on and so forth.
And then the chat can
Okay.
vote who's right.
At
What?
number 5.
it's my fucking list.
Not when Daniel says his list.
All right, it's Daniel's list. Daniel,
It's a 5 off.
Number
All right, let's
5.
go.
At number 5, I have the Kingpin. Simply
Okay.
for the fact that he is more of a Daredevil villain in my
okay.
eyes than he is a Spider-Man villain.
Fair.
Yeah.
He messes with Spider-Man, but the truly heinous shit he does is to Daredevil. He has ruined Daredevil's life over and over and over again.
All right, Dave.
my number 5 is Mysterio, the
Mm.
master of illusion and hypnosis.
Nice.
Okay.
For my
Number
number
fours?
4, I have Black Cat because she and Spider-Man were doing the will they won't they before Batman and Catwoman.
Mm.
Okay.
Nice.
A lot of Spider-Man villains have one thing in common, and that's where one way or another they gave themselves their abilities. Number 4 for me is the Lizard.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
One of a villain who gave himself his abilities. He also has regeneration abilities, superhuman strength, speed, and agility.
Agility ability.
Agility ability. No, superhuman agility, Eric.
Superhuman agility ability.
Ability.
Daniel, what's number 3?
Number 3, I was going to let you guys tire yourselves out. Number 3 is Doc Ock.
Which
Okay.
one?
Oh, my number
Otto
3 is
Octavius.
Doc Ock.
Oh,
Otto Octavius.
Whoa!
Otto
Dang.
Octavius not only is one of Spider-Man's best villains, but eventually he took over Spider-Man's body and became a better version of Spider-Man.
damn.
So
Are you
I will take
serious?
Doc Ock number 3. Yes.
I think
Whoa.
I know number
He
one.
was called the Superior Spider-Man. His run lasted for, I think, like a year and a half, maybe.
Damn.
All right, number 2.
No, Dave. No, wait.
He,
Why
he
would
My
gave
number
it-
3
yeah,
is also
yeah.
Doc Ock.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2,
Drop a
is-
deuce.
Venom. Venom is basically another Spider-Man who Spider-Man fights, who Spider-Man can't sense. So it's
Yeah.
dangerous. He looks real cool.
Yeah.
He is one of the most widely known villains. I think his origin in the TV show is way better than his origin in the comics.
Mhm.
I think he was terrible in that Spider-Man 3, but still just the recognition and the coolness alone, Venom is number 2.
Sweet.
Venom is also number 2.
Damn.
Oh, so we know number 1 is.
Number
Yeah,
1
he
is
can do everything the Spider-Man can do, but is undetected by the Spidey sense.
But
Yep.
stronger.
and number 1, it's the Green Goblin.
I was gonna
You're
say,
damn right it is. It's the fucking Green Goblin.
It's green like the Green Goblin.
He does the shit to Peter that Kingpin does to
Daredevil.
to Daredevil. He at one point in the comics he banged Spider-Man's girlfriend, and
Well
she
done.
had 2 kids. He then killed said girlfriend by throwing her off a bridge.
Yep.
The
Well
2
done.
kids
The
showed up
hell?
again because Norman told them that he was their father, that Peter was their father, not him. He's just a big piece of shit.
And Dave, it's got to be the. Oh yeah, you already went. It's Green
Alright.
Goblin.
Yeah, it's
For
Green
sure.
Goblin.
Wow. That
Solid
was
top 3.
He's
Oh, so-
that was
he's got. I mean, he's got fucking pumpkin bombs that he throws around. He rides on a glider. He's Spider-Man's best friend's dad, raising hell through New York City.
So let's
Yeah.
see.
He's like
we got
he's
some
like-
cats here.
he's like the evil Batman, like billionaire CEO, but bad guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause the-
or evil
Because
Iron
the
Man.
formula he takes makes him go insane.
Yeah, or Iron Man too.
Well, he doesn't really wear a suit of armor except in the movie. He just dresses
Oh, he
up in
doesn't?
a goblin suit, which is even funnier.
We got some. So let's see. Alex said solid top 3. I'd put Lizard 4 and maybe Craven at 5. 5 spot is up for grabs. Casey Jones says, try to say this seriously. Hobgoblin on that knoblin. Pumpkin pranks. Perfect Halloween costume. am I
Alex
right?
also corrected me and
Oh,
said
yeah.
that the Superior Spider-Man, Otto, eventually admitted that Peter was the better Spider-Man.
Damn.
Pita.
All right.
Wait, hold on, real
yeah.
quick, just to finish that. Good
yeah,
job,
great
everyone.
top 5.
Good
guys.
job.
Dueling top 5s. It's a
Yeah,
first we've
dueling
had.
top 5s is awesome.
Yeah, that's a first.
Yeah.
Eric was so excited about it.
Did
Awesome.
everybody
Top
go
fives.
on
Awesome.
most likely to be screen drunk?
You were
Kevin.
the only one who didn't.
Who?
You.
Oh, me. Oh yeah, there's me too. I said Miles' dad because he's a cop in New York City and has to deal with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He also has a degenerate brother and a teenage son showing some rebelliousness. So there's that just mix of shit that he's probably drinking at night and watching
Degenerate
the news.
brother. He's got a pretty nice apartment. I don't think he's a degenerate. Now, a criminal, maybe.
Hey, same thing.
He killed a guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
degeneration.
I think degenerate. I don't know. I think scummy and
Shawn
living.
Michaels and Triple H from the 1990s.
That's right. I think a Limp Biscuit. We don't get
So
it.
Jacksonville.
All right, next category. Casting our friends. Daniel.
Alrighty. So for Miles, I have Dave. Not cause hot. Normally cause hot. Not cause hot today. Because Dave would get the Spider-Man outfit and be like, nah, I gotta change it and make it me. Also, Dave would wear sneakers while fighting crime,
Yeah.
which no one else would do. Like, Dave's like, yeah, I gotta have my kicks, man.
Sneakers are a viable footwear for fighting crime.
You can jump out.
Exactly my point. For Gwen, I have Matt because he's very goal oriented. He would focus. For Spider Ham, I have John because, of course, it would be John.
Sounds about
Like, yeah, John would be the one zany, wacky, whacking people with, dropping iron or anvils on people's head and whacking them with oversized mallets. That's John.
I got to jump in because I had the same casting, but I said because John would be the one who would float through the air at the smell of a fresh pie.
I also said John as Spider Ham because he can make fun of himself and be goofy.
Yeah.
For Spider-Man Noir, I had Eric because Eric would be fascinated by something that he found like a Rubik's Cube. He would be like, oh,
I don't know what this is, but I'm taking it.
Yes.
John, I don't think you're a ham. All these guys think you're a ham.
Oh, Daniel, before you go on, this is really good. Alex says Kevin for Spider Noir because he hates everything. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
pretty
Daniel.
good. For
Loves
Peter
his
B.
wall.
Parker, I have me because he's crotchety and out of shape. But seriously, no. Uncle Aaron is me because duh.
Uncle
He
Danny.
turns heel on everybody. He's
Yeah.
a bad guy.
He's
He turns heel on Miles, then he turns heel on the Kingpin. That is me.
Yeah. It's true. Is that all?
That's it. Yep.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna go next because I only had one other one than the John. And Daniel, I actually said you were Spider-Man Noir because you would be the one who would be fighting Nazis.
I do hate Nazis.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's the only other one I have.
Dave, did you have any?
Eric as Kingpin, cause bald.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right, I had Kevin as Gwen Stacy because they both play drums.
Oh,
Though
yeah.
I guess that's not in this movie, but still.
It is.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah.
she
Okay.
joins the band
Oh,
and
that's
she's
right.
playing
Yeah,
drums.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
part of her story. Okay.
Yep.
Eric as Spider-Man Noir because he's sarcastic with everything he says. We talked about John. I had Dave as the original Peter Parker because he's supposed to be a skateboarder. which really isn't touched on, but I mean it's the theme.
Which one?
The original isn't he supposed to be a skateboarder? The
Oh, I don't
original
know.
Peter Parker. I mean, they don't. I
Maybe.
guess they don't talk about it in this movie,
In
but
the Andrew Garfield version, he is.
yeah. Okay, well, close enough.
Yeah.
Dave is Andrew Garfield.
I like the Miles one though, so I agree there too. And then I had Daniel as Kimoko Glenn because he's our anime guy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I wish that Peter B. Parker was casted as somebody. I guess if anybody wants to be Eeyore, I love his self-deprecating.
Yeah.
That's all I had. But if in the I guess in the well, I don't even know what I was gonna say, but I was gonna go with Cody as something because it's the spirit of
The spirit of the show.
Yeah.
Let's
So I
see.
guess
What would
he's
Cody
Uncle
be?
Aaron.
Who
He's
says
Uncle
the
Aaron.
most
Yeah, Uncle Aaron.
out-of-pocket shit?
What?
What?
What, Daniel?
I said, who says the most out-of-pocket shit?
Yeah, that's fair. I think Uncle Aaron. Cody would be Uncle Aaron. He worked on some engineering project.
Yeah. Yep.
He's
That's why he
working-
knows the sewers or the tunnels below the city.
right. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. All right, 2 more. Our podium roles and podium year. First, is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members?
Voice acting, maybe.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously, I think this is a tough one to tackle. I mean, I think it's I think it's easy because I'd say it's probably a yes for Miles, played by Shameik Moore. Because this is really his main role. If you look at his IMDb, it's mainly this as Miles in all the movies. And I'd say no to everyone else, but it is a pretty stacked cast, other than just like Nicolas Cage. Some of the people out there are the original Peter Parker is Chris Pine.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
have Nick Cage, as we talked about, Spider-Man Noir. We have Liv Schreiber is Kingpin. We have, as Alex talked about, Jake Johnson is Peter B. Parker.
Yeah.
We have Haley Steinfeld is Gwen Stacy, which she's awesome. She's
Brian
in
Henry is Jefferson Davis.
Yep. Gwen Stacy was in Edge of 17, True Grit. She's obviously a musician. Then you have
John Mulaney.
John Mulaney's in this. You have Lily Tomlin as Aunt May. Shout out to the Orange County movie. Obviously other stuff, but that's a great one. And then you have Mahershala Ali, who's won 2 Oscars. So you have a pretty stacked cast. It's just that you don't really notice anybody other than Miles. Oh, I guess Jake Johnson. Yeah, that's fair. Jake Johnson, maybe, because I mean he was in Jurassic World, as he's the other,
He's the
coordinator.
engineer guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So
He was
yeah.
in that Tag movie that was like,
Oh yeah, Tag.
fine.
That's right.
yeah. It wasn't like a next level comedy, but like I had some laughs.
Yeah, it was okay.
I didn't hate myself for watching it.
There
you
was, I like the quote that movie had about like you're never too old to stop playing games. You're only stop playing games because you're too old or whatever. If I got that reversed, Cody, hot take on this podium for Nicolas Cage. Just throwing it out there: Con Air, Mandy, and The Rock. Mandy is on there.
What is
Whoa.
Mandy?
More recent film. I think
Okay.
wasn't a Netflix.
Where were
film?
you? Where were you with this podium?
Listen, we don't have to.
Yeah.
Where were you with this podium whenever we did National Treasure?
All I'm saying is that Cody's list, we don't have to pay attention to it because it's not National Treasure, National Treasure 2, and some other
Book of Secrets.
Yeah.
And National
So-
Treasure 3 whenever it's released.
So yeah. So Cody's list is invalid. Let's move on.
Okay.
Fine. All right. Next category. We pick our movies for the year of 2018. All right. So I don't think it's a great year by any means. It was a little rough to actually find 3 movies that I thought were
Really?
like worthy, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, there's good movies, don't get me wrong, but I
I
always
found
think
like
of Podium.
5.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I always think of a Podium as like movies that I can always go back and watch.
Mhm.
And I just didn't see that many. Eric, why don't you go first?
Okay, number 3. This is on my podium. Number 3 is Crazy Rich Asians.
Mm.
Julie, who was on that episode, watched that movie so many times that like she knows
Yep.
all of the lines, and it has made me like the movie now. So
That's awesome.
we can watch it anytime. Number 2 is Spider-Man, this movie, because it's
not
fucking
number 1.
sick.
Yeah.
No, number 1 is The Incredibles 2.
Oh, I see. I could see. Those are both on your animated podiums, I think. Like when we answered
No,
that.
no.
That's crazy,
I think the
right?
original Incredibles was on my,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
But-
right.
but The Incredibles 2 is amazing.
Nice. Sweet. All right, Daniel.
For me, number 3 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
I
Nice.
think it's really good. These were all comic book movies this year,
Yeah.
which is rare for me. Normally, I like to mix it up with other stuff, but for me, it was just comic book movies down
Yep.
the
Yeah.
list. Number 2 was Deadpool 2 because
Yeah.
I thought it was a great sequel. It
Yeah.
handled Cable in a way that I didn't hate Cable because I hate Cable, and I was like, I like this movie. Cable's all right.
We touched on
And
you hating Cable earlier in the episode.
I know that's what we call a callback.
That's a throwback right there.
Callback.
And my
Callback,
number
yeah,
one
okay.
movie for this year was Avengers Infinity War. It
Mhm.
was the beginning of paying off 10 years of movies in
Fair.
2 epic parts.
Yeah.
Nice. Sweet. All right,
Uh,
Dave.
real quick.
go ahead.
Deadpool 2. I watched that after we did Deadpool,
Yeah.
and the line that I always laugh at that I forgot was in it was when they're fighting in like the jail, and Cable says, "Who are you?" And he goes, "I am Batman." Just out of nowhere. That always fucking gets me.
That's awesome. All right,
That's it.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Sorry.
That's it.
Daniel and I have very similar lists. Also, all comic book movies for me. Number 3 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh
Number 2 is Infinity War. And number
Ooh.
1 is Deadpool 2.
Nice.
Nice. Good job, everyone.
Podium Treasure Films.
Wait, Matt
Raiders
didn't
of-
go.
No. Cody says Podium Treasure Films, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Goonies, Jewel of the Nile.
Why is he doing treasure films?
We're going on tangent.
Yeah, what in the world? Oh, it was National Treasure.
Because we were
That's
talking about
what.
National Treasure.
Okay, I got it now.
All right. For
Again.
All
We
right.
don't need to do Cody's list because he's wrong.
There's only
It's
one.
got the word in the fucking title.
Podium
of course, it's
Treasure
going to be
Films.
on the podium.
Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome.
Somebody gets me.
Yeah.
Team Danrick.
Team Dan.
Forever.
All right. My list. I've got a different list than most of you, or all of you, really. I do
I'm
have
gonna be
this-
different. I'm Matt. I'm gonna be different.
I don't like comic book movies.
I didn't say that. My number 3, though, is Bohemian Rhapsody. Mainly,
It
just
would
for the,
be.
I know, mainly for the Queen references and
I'm a
soundtrack.
film nerd.
It's not even that nerdy of a film.
That's
my
one
ne-
with Mr. Robot, right? Mr. Robot.
Yes, yeah, yep,
Okay.
Rub it.
Robot. My number 2 is Hereditary, or Hereditary. Sorry.
Yeah, you said it right the first time.
Yeah,
bud.
I did. I don't know why I tried to correct
Hereditary?
myself. Yeah, something like that. I just think
What's
it's
that?
one of the
What is that?
yeah. So it's I think it's one of the best horror movies of the decade. There's some pretty actual terrifying scenes in it and really memorable scenes. Eric,
I don't like it.
I was gonna say, if you don't want to sleep for 4 nights, don't watch this.
No, I can already put myself in
I
that
mean, it's-
in not sleeping for 4 nights.
it's
by
pretty
myself.
messed up. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. I mean, there is some crazy ass scenes in there, and you're like, holy shit, did that happen? Just a great horror movie. I mean, I don't. There's not a lot of those anymore, so this one really, really sticks out for me. And then my number one is this. I don't like comic book movies,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I actually think this is the best movie of the year.
Hey, not Kevin.
No, I like comic book movies. But this is my number one. It's just, it's incredible. The sound. I mean,
No, it's Spider-Man, not The Incredibles.
but it is by far the movie that I have seen the most. So when I think of Podium, I think of what I can watch. I can just sit down and throw on, and we've watched this movie 20 times probably. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
Throw
it's
on,
easy
throw
to
up.
do.
I
Yeah.
get that. For me, and Infinity War just had one of the most iconic endings of any like
Sure.
blockbuster movie of all time.
Yep. Sure. Oh, we got some more Kevin summoning here towards the
Oh
end
my
of this.
God. No. He doesn't get to call in with his list ever again.
Yeah, what's his 2018 Podium? It's not comic book
Is
movies.
there a Bond movie out?
Oh God, probably
No, because
Hereditary. Has anybody else seen that movie? Cody's got to have seen that movie. It's awesome.
No, we know I'm a coward.
yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
I would say it's not for the lighthearted. And I don't think too many movies are scary, but this one definitely sticks in your head. Actually, Daniel, the first time I watched this was at your house when we moved into your house when we helped.
Oh
you
yeah,
move.
yeah. We were all watching it, and I went to
I
bed.
think you
'cause I
went to
was like,
bed.
Nope.
Yeah,
The rest of this
That's
movie.
legit. Me and Bogey, I think, and maybe John were like, "Oh yeah, let's." And you snuck upstairs.
Yeah.
So good. I was surprised nobody put Black Panther on there. I really like that movie.
That was
too.
number 4 for me, I think.
Yeah, I think it was probably number 4 for me too. I really
Yeah.
like that movie.
Black
so
Panther, Black Panther, Deadpool, and Into the Spider-Verse were all sort of
Yeah,
nebulously around.
sure.
Yeah.
And I just put Deadpool at number 2 because it's so funny and it's so different. And then Into the Spider-Verse or Black Panther, and Black Panther was another comic origin story, and it had its own great style and everything, but Into the Spider-Verse just has that one.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, Russell coming in at the last second. That's a Ferguson trait. I assume he's talking about you running upstairs.
Oh,
It's either quietly leaving or
is it over?
running upstairs or not watching horror movies. I don't know which one. Or all of them.
could be all of them.
Yeah.
I am not a horrorman.
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 There's probably a reason we haven't done a single one on our podcast yet.
If we do, we have to do like a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I think we
From-
should,
yeah.
but you're right. It should be a good one. Oh,
The
Irish,
Irish
goodbye. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, that
Daniel is good at Irish goodbyes.
yeah, that used to be my thing at the bars.
Yeah.
People would just all of a sudden be like,
Where'd he go?
especially at the townhouse with the back door, you just
The back door.
it was right by the bathroom. You
Tommy
just
knows about the
walk
back
right
door.
past it.
Shut up, Dave.
Sleepaway camp. That'll give you a nightmare.
What is
FNAF.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, nice. Is that a good one?
The video games
Plus,
are like
if you do it again, I'm kicking you off.
Mute his ass. Kick his ass.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Daniel.
Is it scary, Daniel?
the video game is like jump scares.
Oh, okay.
It's like you're alone in basically a Chuck E. Cheese,
Mm,
that
and
a
you're the
phone game?
security guard, and like there are these
That
the
sounds fun.
animatronics are alive and are trying
Oh,
to kill
nice.
you. So you have to keep watch and like close and open doors and stuff. It's not
bad
a real
fur day?
engaging game, but the
Oh,
jump
okay.
scares, it got real popular because people would overreact on Twitch with the jump scares.
Oh, okay.
You know, it'd jump up on the screen to kill you. And,
Like
people
remember
would
Silent
fall out
Hill?
of their chairs and
So like
stuff.
remember Silent Hill?
No, but see, Silent Hill was actually scary.
It
Like
was a
horror
little
game.
scary.
It wasn't
Silent
just
Hill
jump
2 is
scares.
coming out in October.
Oh, nice. Oh, Julie says it's a horror, but it's horror that Eric could watch. So that
I don't
means
know.
Daniel too. Yeah, October is coming up. I think we need to at least touch on a horror movie.
Hey, I'm not against it. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to enjoy myself.
Well, that's more than what Kevin would do.
Also, I might push my
Kevin,
blackout
Kevin.
curtains open and watch it during the daytime.
Yeah, that's a good call.
No way. It's got to be like midnight. I mean, when we watched Hereditary, it was like 2 a.m. It was like
If
late, and I was drunk and like it was like
Who in the world is starting a movie at midnight?
Oh, I mean,
I'm gonna fall asleep immediately.
Some of these tired boys.
Yes.
Oh, Freddy versus Jason. That would be interesting. I saw that in theaters. Trying to think of, is there any new? Oh yeah, what's the one that everybody keeps talking about? Long Legs. Is it Long Legs?
Daddy Longleg.
The new.
There's
Hang
a
on.
couple. Oh, an
Are
Alien.
we done with the podcast, or do we have a question left?
No, we're done.
We're good.
We're just hanging out now.
We're riffing now.
We just have lots of people on that are talking.
The new Mad Max is on.
Oh yeah, on HBO.
Max.
It's not scary, but that movie's awesome. I highly recommend. Alien Romulus.
Oh my God.
I heard is pretty
Cody.
scary. Scariest film. Cody's got lists on lists.
Mine has the scariest scene. It's not a scary movie the entire way
Agreed.
through. That one
Agreed.
scene.
Oh,
is
where
terrifying.
the alien walks by on the
Yeah.
Brazilian found footage camera.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man,
That part is
Goosebumps.
legitimately terrifying.
Goosebumps.
And then the
instantly.
rest of it is just like, okay.
Oh
Shalam,
man.
lam, lam. M. Night, shalam,
The
lam,
Witch?
lam.
I
M. Night,
agree with The
shalam,
Witch.
lam, lam.
I agree with The Witch. That movie, pretty scary, pretty messed up.
I'm gonna not see that one.
And It Follows. That's a good one. If you guys haven't seen that one, yeah, agreed with.
What about that one by Jim?
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Yeah, A Quiet Place.
It's decent.
Jim.
It's not too scary. I like it. It's good.
I like that. I knew you were talking about.
I
John
know, me
Krasinski.
too. I knew exactly who you're
By
talking
Jim.
about.
I wasn't gonna get there, so I just went with the one name that would get me there.
Yeah, it did.
Did anyone watch his Jack Ryan television program
No,
on
nope.
Amazon?
no.
program.
I watched a few episodes and
This-
was quite enjoying it, and then got distracted.
This is the movie Podium, not the
The
Amazon
TV
Prime show Podium.
The
Eric, the episode is over. I can talk about whatever I would like.
the
Sorry.
second season of Rings of Power is supposed to be starting up soon again too.
Oh, Get Out. I agreed with
Get
that,
Out
too.
is really good. Yeah.
Rings of Power. I didn't watch the first one.
You
Is
should
it good?
watch it. Yeah,
They
I
lost
liked
me
it.
at The Hobbit. I was like, you split that book up into 3 movies?
Nothing happens.
It's just the shortest of the books, and they split into 3 movies. It's like the original trilogy is 3 books that are all longer than that, and each one of them gets 1 movie, and you're splitting The Hobbit into 3 movies. Why?
Because
Legolas
money,
wasn't
Daniel.
there. Why is Legolas here?
Yeah, Get Out would be a
It's-
good one.
It's so bad.
Also, what was the newer Jordan Peele one with the alien, the aliens that come up? What's that called?
I don't know. When I see horror movie, I'm just like, next.
It's
I
not
watched that one.
scary. It's
I
not
can't
horror.
remember.
Up? Is it Up?
Yeah, I want to say it's Up, but I
Isn't that a
think
movie
that's also
already?
a Disney movie.
Up. It can't be Up. Get Up? No, that's not it. Somebody's got to have it.
Us, Get Out.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Nope. There we
Nope.
go.
That's it. There it is.
We were so close. Up.
Nope's great. I like.
It was
It's
a
not
one-word
scary,
answer.
but it's good.
Yeah.
Money. The crow.
Yeah, that's
scene or
why-
Philip scenes. Oh yeah.
Money is why they split that book up into 3 movies.
Oh yes, completely agreed. 100%. They need.
Oh yeah,
and,
that's why it just.
and
makes
the
me
other
angry.
reason is lack of other ideas.
Just makes me angry. Because
Yeah,
it didn't
no.
need to be 3 movies. There and back again. He goes.
Now everyone's just saying nope.
Nope. Nope. It's a good movie though. I liked it a lot. I saw it in theaters and it was cool. It was different, and again, it wasn't scary. I mean, I don't think any of the Peel movies are actually scary, but they're just
Scary.
scared. Scary.
Aliens don't scare
The
me.
Sea Ort's coming out.
Scary.
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 What does scare you, Daniel? If not aliens, what?
Yeah, what scares you, Daniel?
Demons.
What kind of demon?
Okay.
Not
Rape
Beetlejuice.
demons.
What kind?
Rape.
Rape
That's,
demons?
that's pretty scary. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. You are.
All right. I'm going
You're
to go. I'll see you guys later.
See
Bye,
you, Dave.
Dave. Say bye, everybody. Say your line.
Oh, bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks for gracing us with your presence, Dave.
I am going to hop off here. Why do you make it sound like it's a burden for me to do the podcast?
Because you're the talent.
You're
I
the
like
talent.
don't
doing the
have to
podcast.
slum it
I
with
like
that
doing the
schlub.
podcast, and you guys make it sound like I don't like to be here.
I just like to thank you when you are here.
It's because you called yourself the talent one time, Dave.
Yeah.
We haven't dropped that
Bye,
bit since you
Dave.
did it.
And
It's
we're not
hello.
going to.
It's hello, John, and bye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
I wanted John to
Bye,
describe.
everybody.
Bye, Dave.
See you, Dave.
John, you should get on and describe the witch scene that is so terrifying. hop on and give us the deets. Stay on for another minute. I want to hear.
John probably left.
I don't know.
John fell asleep.
Right before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound like John.
Yeah.
Is
John's
Hereditary legit scary? I don't know if I would. I mean, I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't really know if there's anything that's too scary. But I would say it has some haunting scenes in it that you can like stick in your head for a while, if that makes sense. I don't know if that. I mean, I guess that's the closest thing to scary. But
I don't like the Saw movies. I don't like just
Those aren't
torture.
scary.
That doesn't do it for me.
no, this isn't torture. It's pretty messed up.
Hey, remember when Kevin came over to Daniel's house and put his took his laundry out of his dryer and then he just stood in the corner?
He stood like back here,
Yeah.
all like creepy,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
just
I
like
can't believe-
staring at me.
I can't
Yeah.
believe Kevin didn't even say anything here. We got no Kevin sighting.
He's sleeping, man.
It's crazy.
He's got to work tomorrow, man. He's got to get a good night's sleep so he can just rest up and, just go to work.
Just go to work.
Just go to work.
Busy. Oh, there's a knife held to a baby throat. Yes. And
And
the
what?
witch. And the witch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, human centipede. Oh my god. Can you imagine us doing human centipede? I don't think it's
How
scary,
many
but
times
it's pretty
did Daniel
disgusting.
barf during this movie?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is a hilarious one to think about. Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust is kind of scary. I'm trying to think of I don't know. There's not too many that are super scary, but Human Centipede would be really funny. Any of the Saws would be classic, I guess, for our
I
generation.
don't want to do a Saw movie.
Yeah.
I took a girl on a date one time, and I ended up like this.
You weren't
And she's
holding her
like, "Would you
hand?
like some popcorn?" I was like, "No, thank you."
She's like, "Why are you holding my hand so hard? Why are you
No,
squeezing?"
I wasn't. I was too scared to even make a move like that. I was just covering my
Oh
face.
my
I was
God.
like, "Ugh."
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was Saw 2, and it was just
Saw
not
2.
cool.
I forget. I've seen probably the first 4, and I kind of forget what happens after
Saw
one.
2 is the one where the girl has to inject herself,
Oh
but
yeah,
she
okay,
puts herself up between like the blades around her arms.
gotcha.
Nah, not for me.
What about Silence of the Lambs? If you went
Yeah, I
from a
could watch that.
classic, yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
can
not
watch
like
that.
super scary, but it's like actually good. I mean, it won Best Picture.
I could watch that. I
Or
could
no,
watch
it
like
actually didn't.
Halloween. I could watch.
Oh,
It's
Cabin in the Woods. That's a campy one. That one's
Yeah.
good. Not too scary. Saw that.
We
one
should
in
watch
theaters.
Tremors.
we should watch Evil Dead 2.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Evil Dead 2. We have not yet done a sequel to a movie, have we?
Well, that would actually be a prequel to the movie that we
Well,
watched.
fair. Yeah, that's really fair. But in terms
you-
of sequels, have we seen one?
No, we haven't done a series yet.
Are
Yeah,
you talking about like
I guess that's true.
just
On
a
the spot, yeah.
specific
From
two, like
no,
sequel,
no,
or done the first movie and the second movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tremors. Oh my God, we're getting some Tremors love. Could you
Yeah,
imagine-
because it's awesome.
we should do Tremors.
Yes.
I'm in for Tremors in October.
Yes, we should. Graboids.
Mars Attacks.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We should-
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
wait. Are we doing the Spielberg Timber?
Yeah. So
Spieltember.
here's the thing. We should do Spieltember, and
Except
then
Tim Burton would have been fucking way better.
I know that's
Yeah,
next
but
year.
we listen,
I
Eric. We
Yeah, I
were
know.
on a little early. It's fine.
I get it. I get it.
Tremors is a Podium graboid movie.
It goes
And then-
it goes Tremors 2, then Tremors
2.
1, and then Tremors 4.
So I think, yeah, Spieltember for September, and then October we should do like goofy ass scary movies like Tremors, Mars Attacks.
Yes.
We're open for other suggestions.
We can call it Cocktober. Just for the reason
Whoa.
that it popped into my mind and I needed to get it out.
Yeah, we should do second Tremors or
Pause.
Piranha.
That's what the kids are saying. They're saying pause.
Oh,
When
when
being
something's
homophobic.
cringe.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
When you don't know if something is gay or not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
It's a pause.
Never
It's
heard
basically
that.
phrasing from Archer, except more homophobic.
Timbertober. Oh, we got Timbertober.
Timbertober.
Oh man. Oh, we got Mars Attacks is a must. I agree, Cody. Mars Attacks we definitely should do.
Yes.
Spieltember. Yes,
Spieltember,
John, you're a part of Spieltember too.
Yeah, Johnny.
John's gonna be excited for Jaws. The first one we're doing for Spieltember is Jaws, and I know Johnny Boy loves Jaws.
We're gonna put
slow and drawn out, which I like too.
John loves slow and drawn out things. He's just waiting and baiting over there, baby. I have an idea on the thumbnail for Jaws. It's just the thing, like the poster, but then I just separate the S out a little bit and then put an N right there, and it just says Jaws.
and it's John like right on top of the shark.
Yes.
Graboid
or it's the scene with the guy who's chumming the water and he's got the cigarette hanging out and he sees the shark and turns around real quick.
Yes.
It's John's face.
The we're gonna need a bigger boat scene, I believe.
Yep. That is the we're gonna need a bigger boat scene.
Yeah, I'm excited. And E.T. is another one. Pumped on E.T. Top kids movie.
I'm less pumped on ET than I am about Jaws because I haven't seen Jaws in a while.
Yeah.
And I remember absolutely loving that movie.
Yep.
Because it's
Crab Like
it's
Toad
funny.
is
It's
killing
funny
me.
that movie is way better because they couldn't get anything to work on it. Like they couldn't get the shark to work on it, so
Yeah.
you don't see it until the very end, and it
Yep.
makes that movie awesome.
Oh, I mean, it's just the Moby Dick story. It's so good. I'm real pumped about it.
Yeah.
Moby
Yeah.
Dick sounds like it's going to be in Cocktober.
Oh my god.
Daniel does not approve.
Any other suggestions for October before we get off of here?
Nove Tim Burton. There we go. It's
Oh,
just going to be a
God.
Tim Burton year.
Oh my god. Go through his whole filmography.
Yeah.
E.T. phone Homo sapien. What?
It's Cody.
Jounds.
We don't know.
Yeah, John likes the Jounds. We know that. I wonder
We
if
do
it'll
too.
podium his all-time podium.
I just want to stop and say this movie isn't just a podium this year. Fucking Kevin.
Kevin, you son of a gun.
Kevin. Where is he?
I don't know. That was a lot. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the best callback the best call was our only call that we've ever had. That was Kevin. So good.
Telling
right.
us that we don't know anything about movies.
Well, I think it's time to hop off.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for
yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks everybody.
We really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. And
We'll
thanks,
see you
guys.
in Spiel Timber.
Oh God, yes. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun.